What's up, everybody? It's Jake from EXP. Hey, if you are online and you're even considering moving to the greater Houston area, this video is going to detail the top 5 reasons why I believe Spring, Texas needs to be at the top of your search list for looking for a new home. So whether you're looking to move here from out of state, out of the area, or within this great community, Spring, Texas should be on your list. Let's go through the top 5 reasons why I believe that to be true. Let's get to it right now. All right, everybody, Jake Johnston with the JJ Home Group, brokered by EXP Realty. I am your favorite Houston area realtor, and if I'm not, I should be. So let's get right down to it. I'm going to talk about the top 5 reasons why I believe Spring, Texas should be on your list if you're looking for a new home anywhere around the greater Houston area. So a couple things real quick to go over. Spring is a massive area. We are located about 35 miles north of downtown Houston. We sprawl over 12 zip codes and 4 different school districts. So Spring is a pretty massive area when you're looking for a home. Full disclosure, I live in Spring. I raised my family in Spring. I've got my business here. My kids are in school, so I love the area. I know the area, but these are, for me and my family, what I would consider the top 5 reasons why this would be a great place to build a life and raise a family. And real quick, I'm talking to people every single day that are moving here from out of state, moving from in the area. They're considering Spring and the surrounding areas for these reasons exactly that I'm about to go through. So if that's you in your position, you can call me, text me, leave a comment below, reach out to me today or even sooner, because this market is hot. I want to help you guys find a great place to call home. It's 281-660-4797. You can reach me anytime. All right, jumping right into our list. Number 1 reason why I believe Spring, Texas is a great place to call home is simply because of the great public school system that we have offered to all of our kiddos. And I mentioned earlier, we cover 4 different school districts. So let's run through the list. We've got obviously Spring Independent School District, Klein ISD, Tomball ISD, and Conroe Independent School District as well. Now you can be zoned to any one of these schools depending on where you live, but as far as having a Spring address, you actually can have access to any one of these schools. They all have incredible ratings, and I've got 2 kids in the Klein School District. We love it. I've got one at the high school level. The thing I like about school these days, man, things have changed since I was in high school, obviously, but the kids in the high school level, man, they can select a career path. These high schools have, engineering programs, medical programs, different things that you can start to hone in on, or your kids can anyways. So they will be incredibly prepared for school at the next level. They're coming into college with almost a full year of credits under their belt. So it's just an amazing school system all the way around. The teachers are pouring into these kids every single day, putting them in a great position to succeed in life and at school at the next level. If you've got kids that are younger and the intermediate and elementary school age as well, man, it's a lot of fun. I've got an elementary schooler as well. Every day we're pulling in to drop her off at school. The teachers are out there in line, in the carpool line. They're dancing, they're singing. They're just extremely excited to see the kids come to school every day. And as a parent, it makes me feel good. I know these teachers have the best interest in mind for the kiddos. They're gonna go off, have a great day. They're gonna learn, make friends, and be encouraged all along the way. You can get online and check out school ratings and different things. We have got great private school options as well. All right, so a couple of things worth pointing out specifically. Klein Independent School District in 2021. They were rated the National District of the Year, which really was handed out because of their innovation in curriculum and overall student delivery of the material coming out of the couple years of the COVID pandemic. They did a phenomenal job with online delivery. They were recognized nationally as the National District of the Year. They're pretty proud and excited about that. Klein School District has 5 different high schools, the newest of which was built in 2018. That's Klein Kane High School. It looks like a junior college as you're driving by it, man. Just great facilities all the way around. Conroe Independent School District, man, they are the fastest growing school district in the area, and a lot of that's due to just the massive amount of people we're seeing come out from the city out to the northern side of town, the suburbs out here. We've got people from all over the state and the country that are moving here, and Conroe Independent School District's growing like crazy, so that accesses the Woodlands schools. Their newest high school was built in 2018 as well. That's Grand Oaks High School, and they were recognized by the state of Texas as the most technologically advanced high school in the state at the time. So man, there's just a lot of good things going on with the school districts. Whether it's intermediate, elementary, or high school, you're gonna have some great options for your kiddos and be confident and know they're getting a great education along the way. All right, moving along, number 2, best reason to live in Spring, Texas are the jobs. Man, we've got an incredible jobs market up here in Spring. And no matter what your field is, there's a lot to look forward to. So a lot of people typically think of Texas, especially Houston, as very oil and gas heavy. Obviously, we have a big presence with oil and gas companies, especially in Spring. And we've got the Exxon campus right up the road here, massive campus. They're relocating all of their employees from the Fort Worth area and all around to be centrally located in their hub campus here. We've got tech as well. HP has a big campus up here in Spring. And then in addition to that, some of our other big drivers for employment around here are the medical field, education, and then retail and dining as well. Matter of fact, the education sector, Conroe Independent School District and Spring Independent School District, those are the top 2 employers in all of Spring. So a lot of good education jobs. We need teachers with all the growth we've seen, as I mentioned earlier. There's a mass need for teachers. The medical industry as well needs a lot of nurses. All up and down Interstate 45, those new hospitals have been built over the last couple of years. So groups like Memorial Hermann, St. Luke's is up there as well, Texas Children's, and then MD Anderson Cancer Research Hospital built a campus up there too. So just a lot of great opportunities for the JOB up here in Spring, Texas.
The word today is job. J-O-B.
All right, moving along, item number 3. We're going to talk about things to do around Spring, man, because we do cover such a big area. There are lots of things to do. So for the outdoor enthusiast in you, we've got a bunch of great different hiking, biking trails, nature preserves, a state park up the road. I'll talk about those. The Cypress Creek Trail System is one you want to check out. It goes along Cypress Creek. There's over 250 miles of single track and paved trail system for you if you want to walk, run, do some cross-country mountain biking. There's a lot of great places to go out. Get out in the great outdoors and do some biking. Up in the woodlands, we've got the George Mitchell Preserve, and that's acres and acres of protected space. They have single track trail as well if you want to hike, bike, or just get out and chase a butterfly or two. Kids love it. It's a fun time to go out there. I mentioned the state park. So Jones State Park is located up off of FM 1488. Acres and acres of land to explore right in our own backyard here, and it's a state park. It's heavily trafficked. There's a lot of different nature research going on up there, but it's a beautiful place to get out and stretch your legs. If you are not into the outdoor scene and you want to get your bouge on a little bit and do some shopping and some dining, we have got you covered. A couple of places to check out up in the woodlands. You'll want to check out Market Street. It's an outdoor area that you can just do some walking, go from shop to shop, catch a good lunch up there at Tommy Bahama's. They've got some great food. The waterway up along the woodlands is an outdoor area. Bunch of restaurants up and down the water. Kind of reminds me of the Riverwalk over in San Antonio, if you're familiar with that at all. But they've got some great dining options up there as well. And what else? Hughes Landing is a great spot up on Lake Woodlands. They've got some restaurants that overlook the lake. Go check out Trulux up there. That place is to die for. Down here off Louetta, if you go over towards Highway 249, the Vintage Park is a great place to get out. It's kind of like the Market Street up in the woodlands, so a lot of walking. You can go around there and then check out El Tiempo, Mexican food restaurant over there. Or Bricks is a great place for some cocktails after you do some shopping. You got to wind down the day of shopping with a nice cocktail or glass of wine or something. So they've got you covered over there as well. Malls, man, we've got malls. The Woodlands Mall, we've got Willowbrook Mall as well. All of these are going to be within about 15 minutes of wherever you live, really. So we've got you covered with the shopping and dining. If you're looking for more of the eclectic mom and pop shop, we got that covered, man. Go down into downtown historic Tomball, or on the other side over at Old Town Spring. A lot of trendy shops. It's just Dragon Main, up and down. You can do some walking, get some good burgers, barbecues over there. Tomball's got the Fire Ant Brewery. Old Town Spring has got Corkscrew Barbecue, one of my favorite places as well. So no matter what you're looking for, if you want to get outside or just do some dining, some shopping, things like that, Spring, Texas has got you covered. Okay, item number 4, we're gonna get into the real estate here and talk about the neighborhoods and communities around Spring. I mentioned earlier, we span over 12 zip codes. Obviously, there's a lot to choose from out there. What I love about Spring is all the neighborhoods have incredible amenities. So whether you're looking for walking trails, tennis courts, clubhouses, swimming pools, basketball courts, soccer fields, you name it, these neighborhoods have got it. Whether it's a master plan community like the Woodlands or Wood Forest, which if you're looking around Wood Forest and Montgomery area, check out their swimming pool. Forest Island is insane. It's like a water park up there with slides, food trucks, all kinds of stuff fun for the family. But even down to your normal type neighborhood that's not master planned, great amenities, just a great way to get the community out of the house and come together And plus, this is Texas, man. You need a place to cool off in the swimming pool. So every single neighborhood pretty much has a pool, community pool, if you need to get out there and cool off a little bit in the summertime. But the cool thing too, so let's compare spring to some other places around the city of Houston. Typically, your dollar is going to go a lot further for a home in spring. We've got an average sales price of about $350,000. If you compare that to areas like Katy or Sugar Land or other places around Kingwood, they're going to be a little bit more, 375, 400, or even over. So your dollar is going to go a lot further in spring, and typically the tax rate around here is a little bit less as well. Probably an average tax rate of about 2.7, 2.8%, which again, in some of these other areas, you're going to experience 3 to 3.5%. That all accounts into your affordability and monthly payment if you're setting aside escrows for taxes and insurance. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh yeah, one other thing with the neighborhoods, man, there's a lot of opportunities for kids to get involved with sports. So whether you're looking to get involved with your neighborhood swim team in the summer or get into some baseball, football, volleyball, anything like that, check out the Farm League, I-9 Sports, or any of the YMCA programs around. There are lots of opportunities to get your kiddos involved in sports with whatever they love to do. All right, item number 5, why I think spring is a perfect place to raise a family, build a life, and call home is just simply our location. You hear that in real estate all the time. Location, location, location. We are perfectly situated. I mentioned earlier, we're 35 miles from downtown Houston. If you want to go down in there and catch one of the pro teams, football, basketball, baseball, anything like that, soccer, we're just about 35 miles from downtown Houston. So we're removed from the hustle and bustle, a little bit of peace and quiet and elbow room. And then also too, you can go down to the coast, man. If you guys want to go to Galveston, take the family down for a staycation beach weekend, it's an hour and a half. It doesn't take long. We went down there a couple weekends ago during Mardi Gras, and man, that's a big thing down there. I didn't even know how heavy Galveston celebrates Mardi Gras, but it was a lot of fun. Hour and a half drive down. We were hanging out on the beach for a couple of days and right back home, so it makes it easy. Locally, the commute times down into town, Houston is notoriously famous for traffic, but still 35 miles. Just plan ahead. You can use the HOV lanes. We've got access here in spring to Interstate 45, Grand Parkway 99, State Highway 249, and the Hardy Toll Road can get you down into town as well. So if there is some traffic jammed up on 45 in the morning, man, there's other alternate routes. You can bypass that and get on down into town if you need to. We're about 20 minutes, 25 minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. If you're traveling for work or for pleasure, it's really a quick drive just to get over to the airport. Not too bad at all. Up on the north side, we've got Lake Conroe, just about an hour away, and beyond that is the Sam Houston National Forest. So loads of options to get outside and enjoy yourselves. Quick commute times. I always tell people and joke that, man, if I need to get across Spring or up to the Woodlands, 15 minutes and I'm there. So I love the location. It's perfectly situated. God, there's just a lot. I could go on and on about how great Spring, Texas is. It needs to be on your list if you're thinking about moving to the Houston, Texas area. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help you out and serve your needs. I'm here to help you find a great new place to call home. Thank you.